job for you. You don't have to be in there all the time. But the thing that makes the skills I learned is running these restaurants was not telling people what to do. Like you have a crew, not telling them what to do, not coming up to them saying, "Hey, go clean the bathroom. Hey, go do this. Go clean the fryer. Hey, go wipe that floor down." Instead of telling them, if you just come up to them and you say, "Hey, Jim, can you do me a favor and will you go clean that bathroom, please?" They will do that in a heartbeat for you. They will. They don't. As long as you ask them to.
So the way you communicate with your employees influence.
The way you ask them, they will. If you ask them and you do it in the right way, where they feel like you care about them, they will do anything for you. If you tell them, then they get pissy kind of when you tell them. And it's just kind of and it's really good as a general manager to do everything in the restaurant at least once or twice here and there. Everything you're asking them to do, you do it yourself too. So like, as a general manager and stuff, I did everything in the stores. Like, if we were really busy and stuff, I'd be like, "Hey guys, I'm gonna, they would all know. I was like, "Hey, I'm gonna go hit the restroom, make sure they're all clean." So everybody comes in, has a clean restroom. So I'd go in the bathroom, I'd go in there and clean the bathrooms real quick. I didn't have to do that. I had 20 other employees I could sit in there and do that, but I'd do it myself.
But why? You are a manager, you're in a higher position. Why did you still do, even though you didn't have to do it, but why did you still choose to do it?
Because because when employees see you doing the same thing they're doing, they respect you. Because they say, "Hey, if when it comes to clean that, hey, if he's doing that, that means it's important." That it becomes like, "Oh wow, if he'll go clean the bathrooms, then I'm not going to worry." I mean, they don't. If they see, it's just nowadays these people get so irritated if you ask them to do something that you won't do yourself. But if you'll do the same thing that you ask them to do, they'll do it, and they don't even care. They're fine with that stuff. So it's just kind of the way you communicate to your employees. It's funny how just a simple sentence, how it's spoken, can change an employee's attitude towards you that day. You know what I'm saying? Just hey Jim, do you think you could get the can you help me out please? And can you think you can get that floor swept over there real quick? I'll hit the floor over here and you hit the floor over there. How about that? They're like, "Oh yeah, let's go." They do it. They don't have a problem with it. But if you just go, "Hey Jim, go scrub that floor and get that floor over there real quick." If you're just kind of if you're telling them, they kind of get offended by that nowadays. You just kind of have to ask them. That's kind of what I train. You got to ask people to do stuff politely. It's just the way it is. And now there's some guys you just don't. You just say, "Would you get your ass up and do something?"
Well, you have worked for years.
Yes.
You have owned 20 plus restaurants.
Yes.
Why? You already made enough money, but why do you still work? Do you need to work in order to survive?
No.
But why are you still working? You don't need the money.
I'm bored to death. I do this for fun. So I literally do this for fun.
Wow.
I'm retired. I mean, I retired a couple years ago. I have nothing to do. I just do this and I travel all the time, go to the casino.
How does it feel to not have to work because you have to? How does it feel? Because a lot of people want to get to that point.
It's amazing. I don't wake up till about 10 or 11, 10 o'clock every day, Don't get up early. When I get around, I just head out and stuff. And, I've got $6 million in the bank, so I don't even have to worry about money. You don't have to worry about that. I just kind of, if I want to buy something, I can buy it. If I want to travel, I can travel. I'm going to Australia next month. I'm going to Australia for 3 weeks.
This level of success, by the way, congratulations. Yeah. You deserve it. A lot of people wish and they dream they can be in that position. But what does it take? What does it cost you? How much do you sacrifice to be in a position in where you have million in the bank, you're working because you bought at home, you don't have to do it. But what takes you? What's the sacrifice? Because I can assume you are sacrificed a lot to have this freedom. But it's worth it because now you wake up when you want, you travel the world, Australia next week. What cost you all of that? Because now you have it. Congratulations.
I have just been work motivated all my life. My dad was a hard worker. My mom was a hard worker, and that's what I was raised like. I mean, I started working when I was 12. I was out there busting ass 12 years old, working my butt off. When I was 16, I had 3 jobs before I went to work in the pizza industry. So I'd work basically 20 hours a day sometimes, just the way I was. I was motivated. You know, I was motivated by money. You know.
Do you
so
still motivated by money?
It motivated me pretty fast. I mean, I always wanted to make money. You know, so if I could make money, I would. I'd be out there working, doing, you know, hauling hay in the summer and doing all that kind of stuff. You know, the job sucked.
But the money was good.
But the money was good.
And that get you going.
Yep. But you know, I figured, hey, I got my whole life to try to. Once I get done making the money, then I can do nothing the rest of my life. So if I get in there and bust my ass and make money, then I can sit around and do nothing the rest of my life if I want to. But then I realized once I retired, sitting around doing nothing was driving me crazy. So, because I have a girlfriend, and man, when I stay home with her all the time, she about drives me crazy.
So you decide to work for fun. You're working for fun, just to not be bored.
I'm working to
And
get
you
away
still
from
making
her.
money while having fun.
Yeah, that's right.
It's possible.
Sometimes I just get away. Sometimes I just do this just to get away from her. She's like, well, I can just ride with you. No, that's a rule. We can't do that.
Oh.
It's not, but I tell her it is because
Okay.
I'm not riding with her. So, you know, it's kind of funny.
Do you think there is a certain mindset that people have that stop them from multiplying or making money? A certain mindset that is around money? Because at least me, I believe money is good. I believe money is positive, and I believe all of us should have the money we want as much as we want. But certain people see money as evil, as bad. And do you think that is something that?
It can be both. I mean, some people have money and they just do bad things with the
See,
money.
but that's the person though. That's not the money's fault.
You're right.
That's the person's
true.
character.
It's just how people are. You know, I worked my butt off to get to the point where I got to make the money. I'm not gonna be stupid with the money after I made the money. You know, I will help people in a heartbeat. I've helped tons of people in the past.
It will come back to you 1,000-fold. Best
I
believe
just
that.
have helped them. I mean, my 3 daughters they're set up good forever. You know, they're set up. I have a little
Congratulations.
my grandbaby, I set her up a college. She's 6 now. I set her up a college annuity. I put about 40 grand in that for her. So when she turns 18, she'll have enough money to go to college if she wants to go. If she don't want to go, she don't got to, but she's got the money now. So,
Do you think
know,
college is needed for success?
No, I didn't go to college. I went a couple years to junior college. That's it. I didn't graduate from a big college. So just kind of I didn't get. You know, I went to school of hard knocks. You know, I just got my butt out there and started working. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, just kind of, and I just happened to. I was a hard worker, and I got promoted, and I was working at a Pizza Hut, and they hired me as a manager when I was 18 years old. So I was 18 years old running a restaurant. So that's how I got started early, and I just kept on, and then you know, I got hired away, and somebody hired me again, and then I got hired again, and people just kept promoting me up and stuff, and you know, then I opened restaurants and just kept on rolling, you know. So just kind of my life has been good.
I mean, you put the work. It's not a coincidence.
No,
Yeah,
it's true.
You put the work, so you deserve it. All that you work for, you deserve to have it. Now that you're talking about going to Australia, go, enjoy, have fun, please, make great memories. You deserve this and so much more. You work for it. It's all yours.
I travel all the time. I travel with my daughter. I have a daughter that travels all the time with me.
Mm-hmm.
Me, my daughter, and her husband, we travel together all the time.
Yeah.
And my girlfriend, I take her sometimes. It just depends how long the trip's going to be.
Okay.
It's going to be a long trip when she ain't going. I mean, no, don't get me wrong. I love her, but my God.
You don't want to take your girlfriend to
No,
trips?
she's a lot younger than I am. And oh my
But
God.
that's your love. Don't you want to have your love close to you all the time?
I do love her, but I just can't stand her sometimes. Nothing bad. I'm not meaning nothing bad by it. I mean, you know, I love being with her, and I enjoy being time.
You
with
prefer
her.
your own space,
But
if you can pick.
When I go on vacation, to me, vacation's getting away from her.
Ah.
So
If you can talk to a young person, somebody in their 20s that wants to become a business owner, want to have their own company,
yeah.
what advice would you tell them?
Just if you're gonna do it, then 100% dedicated to do it. Don't go in there halfway. If you're gonna do it right. You know, don't go in there just being like, well, I'm gonna make this work and it's gonna be great. Because nothing is given to you. nothing is guaranteed or given to you for free.
You
what I'm
have
saying?
to work for all
you
that.
have to earn. You're gonna have to earn what you get. In this world, this world's not easy, but you have to get. I mean, I worked my butt off to get there, and that's true. But I mean, I just kind of. It seems like every time you have to get lucky and get somebody that's above you that gives you a chance. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, because I got hired by a guy that kind of mentored me for a while and helped me out and stuff, and he taught me a lot of stuff, and then I just, but I listened. I paid attention. I learned. I tried to learn everything I could. I studied stuff, so when something happened, I knew exactly what was going on. And that's how I went past the people that were ahead of me that actually had been hired long before I was, because I actually paid attention to what was going on, and I wanted to learn. And some of those guys didn't give a crap, So, but that's just my life story to be. Now I don't do much. I just drive around a little bit and, and just
You
kind of kill
deserve it.
time.
I'm wishing you more happiness, more health,
Thank you very much. I
more money,
appreciate
more
that.
joy. You deserve